Okay, let's see if I can wing this on my cell phone. Oh look! What happens when you drill through sheet metal with a drill? Sometimes it snags and it pulls and it torques, and you can see it twists even if you got it in a vise. There's a couple things you can do to alleviate this. So number one, that was with the crappiest drill bit you can get at Canadian Tire, made by JobMade. You can use better drill bits. Here's what I would do, first of all. To make a bigger hole in metal. No drilling required. See? There's less of a burr, but if you can't buy a Whitney punch, let's put this back in the vise. Let's try two things real quick, because I know what works. I know it works because I struggle with this all the time. Punching through and having the metal shoot out and spinning like a rabid raccoon in a pillow sack. Trying to scratch you and cut you, spinning lawnmower blade of death on a drill bit that you're holding. Okay. All that because I'm doing this one-handed. Oh, look, I could do that. Well, I changed drill bit. Smaller drill bit to start. So, I've drilled into this little tiny hole. It punched through. Usually what happens is it snags and rips and bites. Two things you can do. One, make sure your drill bit is at the correct angle. Two, let's turn this backwards now. Now I've turned it backwards. See the other side? You always want to make sure it's deburred. There's a million unsafe ways to do that. I'm just going to actually use the drill bit. Now look, it's also putting a countersink in it. A countersink. One hole's got it, one hole doesn't. You see? This hole has a countersink now. It's actually tapered in. It's tapered in. That means when I punch through the back side of it, because this is going to now be the back, there won't be as much material at the diameter I want it to be. It's got a chamfer at the back, which is less material for you to grab onto when you get to the end. So I should draw this. Look at my cut up hands. That's from drilling through things. So if this is your piece of metal and you're drilling through with a drill, let's pretend that's a drill and not a screw. You're going to be drilling a hole into here like this. If the back side is already chamfered like this, and there's no material here, that shape, that little bit of material like this, is easier for your drill bit to punch through because it gradually eliminates the surface it can grip onto. Right? Right. You can increase the face of the drill bit. I don't recommend it if you're not really good at sharpening drill bits. Instead of it being as pointed as it is for softer metals. For harder metals that it would grab onto and not be able to cut through, you can do this, but it's not necessary. You just basically take your drill bit. This is the point on your drill bit. You can actually sharpen it to a point more like this. Right? And this is then going. And that will actually help with punching through as well. Another thing that you should do if you're doing many of them, if you can get another piece of material, the same or slightly different. What do we got here? Here's one, sort of. You can put two of them back to back. If you put two of them, I know this is a piece of plastic, but for demonstrational purposes, we're gonna do this. If you put two of them, and you drill through two surfaces, you stop after you get through the first one. And it will also stop you from ripping through. Do not tighten the sucker. See how easy that was? It didn't turn this like it did in the previous little video clip. And that's because of two things. One, I countersunk the back. Two, I got the right drill bit, which was the right hardness. It was just harder than the metal. And look, on the back, now that I've drilled through it, it doesn't have that See the burr? See that material that's sticking out? It wasn't actually cut off. It was sort of pushed out of the way so the drill bit could get through. If you countersink the back first, it doesn't have that. And it rips through this. I don't really know what else to say about it. Put two pieces together. If you put two pieces together, when you punch through the first one, it won't grab and pull. If you have a sharp drill bit, it'll make a big difference. Avoid drilling at all costs. Use smaller screws. Or buy a Whitney punch. Countersink the back. That was the other one. So, put two pieces together, countersink the back, or just drill the back a little bit with the right size drill bit, and sharp drill bits. I keep on forgetting one of them. I swear I keep on forgetting one of them. Anyway, look at that. Fabergé egg. Okay, okay, bye. Just broke a drill bit.